Hello everyone, Spencer here. Today I want to talk about finding your first freelance clients. This is definitely a subject that I wish I had looked into when I had first started. I kind of just guessed and it didn't really work out for a long time, but I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about the best ways and the ways that I actually went about getting my first client. So, number one, be your first client. And I know that sounds a little weird, but you have to practice. You need to build that portfolio. And when I went to school and, studying design, they actually had us come up with fake clients. Somebody who wants something specific, and then you have to be that person's, designer. So in that case, the person who I made up wanted something very specific. And I had to create that very specific thing. You have to really build your portfolio. And the best way to do that is by coming up with fake clients. Once you have your portfolio going and you have experience practicing with these fake clients, it's time to start spreading the word that you are doing what you're doing. So I suggest telling everyone you know, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all your friends, your family, that you're going to be doing this. And that's one of the first things. When I started doing photography, I told everybody I'm doing photography. If you know anybody who needs photos taken of whatever, because I wasn't very specific back then. If you need any pictures taken, just let me know. And that's kind of how I got the word out. And I actually started getting some family members wanting to take some pictures. Now, if you can't get anybody, coming to you saying, hey, I need pictures taken, or hey, I need this design, or hey, can you write this story for me? I definitely recommend asking somebody who you think might actually need the service. Instead of waiting for them to come to you, maybe you can go to them and ask your friend or family who you think, hey, maybe you'll benefit from my services. If for some reason they don't seem up to paying for your first work, you still need to make them your first client. Don't do it for free. This is number 4. Don't work for free. And the reason why is because then that's just practice. If you actually make them a client, then that's how you get the experience, because they're going to have the needs, the wants, and they're going to tell you what's what. And if they don't like what you brought them, then they have right to complain about it, because it's not for free. If it's for free, then they might feel, it's a free job, I don't care that much, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So what do you do? If you can't work for free, they don't want to pay for it, how do you get the work? The best way is to trade services. So let's say your uncle does, yard work, and your yard is screwed up. Well, maybe if you offer to do some designs for his company, then you can have him come over to your house and do a little bit of yard work for you. And that'll be a trade of services. And maybe it's, it doesn't have to specifically be a business, doesn't have to be, for a house, but you want it to be a trade. So that when you write out the invoice, you say the normal price of what this service costs. So let's say you charge $200 for a small design or whatever. So then you write the invoice, $200, and then you put void $200 to show that this is specifically for you. We're waiving this charge of $200, and then in return, you write that in the contract somewhere that this service will be provided. Now that it is official, it has the contract, it has the invoice set up. Now it's a real client. Now let's say you're a loner, you don't have any friends, family, you don't really talk to them, you don't really know much of them. So how do you get that first client? Well, there's a lot of online job boards like freelancer.com, upwork.com. Like, what about those? Well, there's a lot of hate towards those, and you're probably going to see a lot of videos saying, don't use job boards, they're bad for you, they're bad for your freelancing jobs. And in some cases I agree, but let me explain the reason why I'm actually okay with using job boards. One of my biggest sources of income is from upwork.com. And a lot of people, I've seen a lot of videos saying Upwork is nothing, they don't give you anything, there's no clients on there. Whenever they post a job, you're just trying to post the lowest prices to get the jobs, and that's not the case. At least not in my experience. And everybody's going to have a different experience, but I think it's worth trying the job boards and seeing which one works for you. I have friends who say freelancer.com works for them, but that did not work for me. Not even one bit. I tried fiverr.com. Not at all. Upwork, hit it off. Now, definitely don't leave that as your primary or only source of income. You want to have second sources of income, because if for some reason your account gets shut down or Upwork decides to close business, all of my clients are gone. They were all on there. Like, what do I do?
You're screwed. Yeah, you're totally screwed.
Number 6, go to where your clients could be. Where do they hang out? What are they doing? Go there. And this one in particular could be really hard or really easy. In my case, I was really dumb and didn't realize how easy and surrounded by those people I was when I was doing photography, and then when I switched to image retouching. Because when I was doing photography, I surrounded myself with photographers. I knew all the photographers in the city. I had much older friends as photographers who I still talk to this day. But when I switched to retouching, I just froze. I didn't know what to do, where to start, who to talk to, even though I was surrounded by photographers who take pictures every single day and need images retouched. So you need to really think about it. What is the thing that attracts your clients, your potential clients? What might they be surrounding? So in my case, I'm focusing on product photography or product retouching as well. Who are the people making the products? I need to find out business owners and entrepreneurs and go to wherever they are. And that's kind of my new set goal. So I'm trying to put myself out there to be in front of them. So you need to come up with what is your position, what is your client's specific want, what might they be looking for? Can you put yourself in that position or in the area, and then maybe trade business cards, contact information, just talk to them. And once you're in there, then you have potential clients. This next one is interesting, and it's something that I actually read a long time ago, but I didn't really know anybody who could help me with it. And that is number 7, if you know somebody in the industry who's doing what you want to do, like let's say you're a friend or maybe they're a family relative somehow, you can ask them, hey, is there any way that I can take over one of your clients for one project? And maybe it's not official, like, you know, they can have the project ready just in case, or they're gonna back it up. You know, somebody who just knows you well enough to say, hey, you know, I trust you to do this part of my job. Go ahead and do one project, and you know, you can add that to your portfolio, and you know, maybe you can get like a quote for them saying, hey, I was so happy working with this guy, stuff like that. Who knows, maybe they'll want to work with you for some other projects, or maybe your family or relative, whoever is letting you do this project, might want you to do some more jobs on the side whenever they're not able to. Last one, number 8, and I know it's not like a nice, you know, top 5, top 10, you know, number, but number 8 is to be relevant, be visible, let people know that you're doing what you do. And I'm not just talking about family or friends, I'm talking about people in general. And that's where social media comes. So if you have a group on Reddit, or you know, if you're on a certain forum, you can start going on those forums wherever your clients are, not where your peers are. You can do that too, but go focus where your clients are. Go on Instagram, post constantly, and that's what I'm really starting to do right now, because I was failing on that, and I need to get back into that because there's a lot of potential there. Get onto Instagram, get on Twitter, get on Facebook, do all those things to just put yourself out there. Because here's my logic. If people are looking for what you do, how are they ever going to find you if you're not visible? How are you ever going to be in their search feed if you're not even putting yourself in the feed? So you have to put yourself out there. You have to let the world know that you're doing what you're doing. You need, you know, your website, you need your social media, and a portfolio. Get that stuff out there and let people know that you're doing this. It's hard. Trust me, getting that first client is not the easiest, but once you get one client, it can lead to referrals. It could lead to more clients saying, oh, I like what you did with this client, I'm going to work with you too. It's just nonstop after that, and you got to keep the ball rolling. It's on you. Nobody's going to bring the work to you all the time. You need to put yourself out there and let the world know that you're doing what you're doing. I hope this video helps. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, go ahead and thumbs down. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you have any other things to share with clients or not with clients, other freelancers in the community, feel free to leave that in the comments below. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.